You guys are so cursed for wanting me to get a Ponyta this bad. What's up, fellas? Good morning, good morning. How are we doing, fellas? What's up? What's up? How are we feeling today? How you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning, Squiddy. Good morning. I haven't seen it. Maybe I'll watch the Pokemon Presents or whatever today. I haven't seen it. I didn't even know it was happening until people yesterday asked my opinions or whatever. I'll have to check. It's not usually something I follow. You know, I'm mostly a PokeMMO guy, much more than a traditional Pokemon guy. Or I'm not really a Nintendo guy. You know, watch it now. Maybe we will in a quick sec. Yo, this emote is banger, Dan's. Yo, let's fucking go, dude. What the hell? Why is this emote so good? Anyways, okay. Do. Well, alrighty, fellas. Good morning, good schmorning. How are we doing today? Welcome back to another PokeMMO stream recap, your daily source of news, information, upcoming events within PokeMMO, and just my daily day-to-day progress within the game itself. We had a lot of things recently sell on the GTL. A few of the Smeargles that I made recently for that challenge. Thanks for the sub, Tortu. I'll give you a proper thank you in a quick sec. We had our Smeargle sell. We had that Garchomp that we EV trained and sold so quickly. That was amazing. I kind of want to do so today on the dock. We're gonna collect this Pokeyen first things first. A nice amount of Pokeyen. People ask me all the time why I don't just click claim all. It's a good question. The reason is I have all these other Pokemon over here that have been sitting here for like I think over a year at this point. These Ammonites have been here. I end up using my GTL as storage. It's people always say, oh, how much Pokeyen would you have if you claimed all your GTL? Well, actually none. These are unsold. I just let them sit here as essentially storage instead of having to claim them and resell them and stuff like that. When something doesn't sell that's like pretty high value, I usually do try to resell them. Things like this Alpha Golett. So I'm going to look into like what this price should be. Same with this Golurk. So I'm going to go ahead and collect those. Go ahead and relist those in a quick sec. Everything else can just sit for the time being and I'll deal with it another day. Today's goal is shiny hunting, of course. We're still 60,000 encounters dry. Number 1, shiny hunting. Number 2, nice shiny Vigoroth over there. Number 2, number 1 in terms of time order, I'm going to breed for profit immediately. I'm going to start breeding for profit now, do a few breeds for profit, get the Pokeyen kind of up because I'm a little bit broke. Only 5 mil Pokeyen as an endgame player is not a whole lot. I invested a ton into investments during the last recent Christmas event and Lunar New Year event, which are doing very, very well, but I have to get my capital back up to do further things in the game. So I plan to do a few things today. Number 1, do some breeds for profit. Number 2, shiny hunt at some point. Number 3, I want to fill up all of my daycares. I kind of think that gaining free XP from the daycares might be one of the most underrated, like powerful passive moneymakers and passive XP within PokeMMO. So I'm going to try to grab like EV trained Pokemon in my PC and throw them in there and just have them slowly passively level them up to 100, and then you'll have to withdraw them for X amount of Pokeyen or whatever. It's 1k Pokeyen per level, but there's a lot of Pokemon where that's really, really worth it to do, and you'll gain some crazy profits. There was an old forum post from 2018 that said that 60% of the total XP you gain is like given as extra to your daycare Pokemon. I can't imagine that's still true. That's got to be outdated because that sounds too broken. That sounds too good to be true. I'm going to sneeze, chat. Did you dodge? Please tell me you dodged. Please tell me you dodged. Please tell me you dodged. Anyways, okay. So the quick TLDR, we're going to fill up our daycares, we're going to breed for profit, we're going to shiny hunt, and I might even throw up a few randoms PvP games to fill the void, because I've been enjoying that recently. Post-event season, no stress, can do whatever I want to do. Dude, randoms are fun. Randoms are a great way to get into PvP. I cannot recommend randoms to people enough. But let's go ahead and first things first, let's get on to relisting these Golurks, Alpha Golurks, and Alpha Golett. Doesn't apply. Even that is like, seems so high, Tello. But I could be wrong. I keep hearing different things as well, so I gotta test. What's your favorite candy? I don't even know. Not a D's nuts joke. I appreciate the qualification. It's really hard to pick one favorite candy. I really like caramel things. I really like those caramel creams, like what I do to your mom. Like the little, you know what I'm talking about? The little things. They're kind of boomer candy. I like those. I really like Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids and like sour gummy and just gummy type things. Just gummy bears are great. I really like chocolate turtles, caramel and pecans, things like that. Heath bars are probably my favorite candy bar. Coffee is fucking amazing. I don't know if I can pick a favorite candy. There's just too many that are too good. Dude, it's hell fucking yeah, XHav. Nice, nice, nice. Skittles or Starburst? I respect, and that's a consistent answer as well. Like, both of those are very... Skittles and Starburst are candies that I always underrate. I don't think of myself as liking them, but then if I have one, I'm like, wow. Like, Starburst fucking is juicy, bro. I don't have enough Starburst. Like, you know, I kind of always regret not appreciating those candies more. Ooh, those Leppas feel cheap. Heck W. I'm pretty low on Leppas. I really need to buy more Leppas. Do. Okay. Let's sell this Golett. Oh, there's no 20 plus here. Oops. Alpha Goletts are just rare, from my understanding. Ooh, I might have... Well, no, this is 5 times 31 Keck W. What if I just get rid of these? Jeez, dude. Wow. Look how few... That's actually insane. Dude, this is actually nuts. Like, Alpha Goletts and Golurks are just hyper rare. There's just nothing really. I can go to Golurks or whatever. The cheapest one, 2 times 31, 25 plus, and 2 of the stats and Adamant. This is not comparable. It's for 17 days. This would never sell, in all honesty. But, man, this didn't sell before for 600K. And I kind of think that's the right price. It must have just been in a wrong market. 600K is probably right. I'm trying to... What's the cheapest here? Let's actually just get rid of everything. What's the cheapest Alpha Golett worth? 150K or so. Okay, so nothing crazy, but like... Well, no. The cheapest Golett is 240K. Cheapest Golurk, though, which also very well matters, around 200K. This could be flipped pretty easily, this one. 150K buy. I mean, it's not a very big flip, but I'm going to flip that because I'm going to make like 20, 30K on it very, very easily. Man, this is a tough one to sell. It's 2 times 31 Adamant plus 20 plus and other stats. I think I'm just going to throw it back up again for... I could do 500K if I want to move it quickly. We'll see it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to put it for 500K. Not 50K. We'll put it for 500. See how that goes. It's an expensive Pokemon to breed because it can only breed with itself or Alpha Dittos. The genderless Pokemon. And then this other one that I have, let's go grab the other one that I just bought to flip. I could easily sell this. I bought it for 150. I could easily sell it for 190, make a small profit after listing fee. But I also want to check its other stats to see if I could get even more. Finding flips, one of my favorite things in Pokemon is finding flips while looking to price check or sell or looking for some other money making method. One of the most enjoyable things in Pokemon, in my opinion. Yeah, this is just going to go for that one. Yeah, that Golett already sold. And to me, that tells me that someone's going to flip that, which I'm okay with. Like, that's fine. If I can insta-sell that for a really good amount of Pokeyen, plus this goes for 190, it wouldn't surprise me if there was flip room on that Golett, which is totally understandable. This one is Jolly Nature. Similar situation. Dude, these Alpha Goletts are big money. Goletts and Golurks. Let's look again. Alpha Golurk. It's better to check Golurks. There's more of them. I sold that one for 190K. Let's go advanced search. Alpha Golurk. It is missing hidden ability access. It seems like people sucked the hidden ability access off of it. Gotcha. That's kind of interesting. Okay. This one's Jolly, but this one might just want a Golurk. You also could put hidden ability access back onto it if you really wanted to. 31, 2020. If you want it for PvP, what you're buying it for. This one's Adamant. Wow, this feels underpriced, though. No, that might be about right. Mine's Jolly. I'm probably going to go the same price point. 199K. Nothing crazy on this one. So boom, bam. We'll collect that 500K. Yes, please. Now we're up to 5.4 mil, getting our cash up a little bit. So that was just selling stuff. Let's actually try to look for some nice breeds for profit. I have an Alpha Ditto. There's not really a reason to hold like good IV Pokemon. You pretty much should always just sell. They're not really like that. What's the word? They're not really like that rare or crazy to where it's like that, you know, you should keep them, if that makes sense for yourself. Pokemon Champions? No, I have not. Yeah, I kind of feel like cost yen. Yeah, it does cost. Yeah, no, doing a like Daycare overview might be worth it. I think I need to learn a little bit, test a little bit. We'll see, man. So it was selling Leppas. I'm not sure if I want to buy right now or try to get my Pokeyen up and then buy Leppas in the future. I do want to buy Leppas soon. What do you recommend? I mean, the answer to that question changes every day, right? Factual. The whole, so understanding what to, it's like asking like, hey, what stock should I buy to make money? It's like, bro, that's, you know, that if I know the answer, I'm gonna like tell it to some extent, but like nobody really knows the answer, kind of. As well as it's up to you to kind of figure it out to some extent. I have a video called "What's the best Pokemon to breed for profit," which will always give people, it feeds people the tools and the resources and the thought process on how to find the best Pokemon to breed for profit. I strongly recommend checking out, you know, "What's the best Pokemon to breed for profit" video. Okay. Yeah, I did just get a question on it, so it's a perfect time to talk about it. Someone asked, you know, how do I know what do you recommend, what Pokemon to breed for profit? And I have a video called "What's the best Pokemon to breed for profit?" And that's an evergreen style of video made to teach the thought process and the learning skills behind identifying what is a good Pokemon to breed for profit. For example, today, my plan is to look for Tangela breeds with hidden ability access, Tangela breeds with hidden ability, as well as Roselia's Roserades, I think. We'll see what else. But because there's PvP tiers changing and stuff like that, because Tangela is getting moved down to NU from UU, which is a big deal. A lot of NU players are now all of a sudden going to need competitive Tangelas. I think there could be a really good market there. So I'm going to look at Tangelas first things first today and also see what build. I'm guessing it's hyper more defensive, but I would start off by going to PvP statistics, checking out UU. It's not in NU yet, and seeing what Tangela build people go. Regenerator, obviously, so hidden ability is a must. Eviolite, Regenerator, Bolt, so hyper defensive on Tangela. That makes sense. We're going to look for something to match those stats. Emergency leveler, dude, hell yeah. Oh, nice alpha call, appreciate that. I would do something like this and then start getting rid of a stat. See what we can find. If anything. Looks like not much, which is also fucking fair, dude. We got rid of this. What if we got rid of speed and then stop worrying about that as much? How fast is Tangela? Does speed matter for it? Probably does for certain matchups. Weirdly. Yeah, let's just not worry about nature. Let's check for 20 plus. 130k. 130k. 130. Is there nothing? Wow, okay, so everything seems very... Wow. That's pretty interesting. Could go sassy, but I don't think I love the sassy matchup. That's legit, like, every fucking Tangrowth, like, costs the same. Gonna pay off... Yeah, maybe, DZ. We'll see, dude. Dude, I hope you can use it, Halder. I mean, I appreciate you buying it. Hopefully you can use it for something good. Okay, let me, let's switch over music a little bit. I am trying a little new music today. I've always wanted to do like PS1 soundtrack stuff. I feel like video game soundtracks are good stream background music, but it can be a little slower, monotonous at times. So I tried doing like PS1, I tried grabbing like PS1 compilations of like tracks or whatever, and it just never was the right tracks that I wanted. And what I did was I went ahead and today I just grabbed like Spyro 1 soundtrack and Crash Bandicoot 1 soundtrack, and I hard prefer this situation. Dark Souls boss music. Maybe that's something I'll look into, honestly. It could be good. I understand what I could. Guys, I'm gonna... Okay. I'm gonna look for... What can I skimp on here a little bit? 90k is the cheapest here. If I just get rid of all stats and start looking for... We see the 90k ones. 20 plus. The 31 attack is irrelevant. 120k is the cheapest one with 2 times 31 without the attack stat. What if we do... Two matching IVs, 31... Okay. This might be... Okay, I feel like this is going to be my best starting buy. I went ahead and I just did two matching IVs 2, and I sorted for all the stats that a Tangela would need. Now, the beauty of this is, like, if it does come out with, like, nicer stats or whatever, physical attack, we could sell it as a Tangrowth as well, but I want to aim for those. I want to keep it a Tangela so the buyers can decide to evolve it or not and figure out if they want to turn it into a NU comp or an OU or UU comp with a Tangrowth. So I'm going to get my calculator up. We're going to start tracking the cost of the breeds and see how much profit we can make within like a short time period. Live action. We'll have to watch it later today for sure. OSRS soundtrack only. How are you? I'm really good today, man. I'm in a really good mood. Okay, calm is fine, honestly. We're gonna look for a breeder. It is male, which means I either need to go for a Ditto now. I wonder how worth it would have been to go for a female Tangela. How much cheaper are those? Maybe I should have just gone for female. Fuck. Okay. I'm also going to go ahead and go buy this female Tangrowth. I kind of wish I bought this one as female as well, because now I'm going to have to buy... I might be able to find a female breeder for it, though. This is not that. This is just going to be a different breed. That cost 110k. We're going to do two different... So it's 200k total so far. We're going to do two different Tangrowth breeds and see how much profit we can make. Another mountain? Dude, fucking hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Seems so refreshing. I'm interested, dude. Why not breed a Ditto with the male? That's probably the plan. It depends on which is cheaper. I need to... Guys, I love you all so much. I need to retrain chat. I have to retrain you guys out of backseating, okay? I love you very much. I know you're trying to help. I appreciate it. But we're reaching a point where, like, every comment, every chat, not every, like 90% of them are becoming like how to get better, how to improve, you know, backseating gameplay. We gotta be careful. I have to stop. I have to get better at it. I have to stop rewarding it. I have to stop answering it. It's okay sometimes, but not every step of the way. It's just too much. It's too much. Yeah, no, yeah. I appreciate the understanding. It always comes from a good place of heart. Like, people who backseat are genuinely, unless they were like, you're so dumb, lol, like, you should obviously do this. Like, most of the time, my chat's really good about, like, hey, man, like, just keep this in mind, you know, like, yeah. Spend less time saying your mom, we would backseat less. You should try that. I will make that negotiation. If you spend less time saying your mom, we would backseat less. I will take that trade. Are we entering a trade agreement with chat? I've done a Patrouski variety game stream occasionally. We do it here and there. It's pretty rare. I just like PokeMMO, man, to be totally honest. But I have a side channel where I do variety content as well called RetroPat. I think MMOs are also very backseatable games because they're just very like efficiency focused in a lot of ways. And a lot of my content is, so it's partially my fault. You know, I've trained people to act in this way. Okay, let's go ahead and look for a match and breeder for our first Tangrowth. I probably go through the attack and roll this up. Let's go 20 plus here for sure. We want HP or speed? Probably HP. Alpha. We're gonna check Tangrowth female versus Ditto. 200k. 4 times 31. This is crazy. This is a crazy Tangela. Versus Ditto. Okay. Thankfully, the Ditto is much cheaper than I expected. Okay. Whew. Honestly, wow. I'm actually really excited for that. I did not realize how cheap Alpha Dittos are right now. I will take that all day for 72k. So that is plus 73k. And then I'm also about to buy 20k in braces. So we have a pretty high total cost right now. These are high, you know, cost breeds. I'm adding on the braces preemptively. This Ditto is for the male Tangrowth. I'm going to go grab a speed bracer to put on the Tangrowth. And then a special attack bracer. We're hoping to just roll up. High roll up the special defense, which should roll. Yeah, it should. As long as we at least medium roll on it. If we low roll, that would be super unfortunate. But what happens, happens. I put the brace on the wrong Tangrowth. That's okay. So we're going to get both breeders. I'm going to find the other breeder for the other Tangrowth, which we thankfully should only need a male plant egg group alpha as opposed to a Ditto here, which is nice. Pat's gonna do we have a... Nah, I'm talking British for 1 minute. 1 sec, brovs. We'll get it over with quickly. 1 minute timer is set, boys. Get it done with quickly now. Before people actually join the stream. Let's go ahead and get it over with, lads. All right, all right. Next breed, next breed. So we got our Tangrowth. 31 attack, 31 special attack. Not quite the stacks you want on something like this. So what I'm going to go for... is 21 special attack. Oh my goodness. 20 plus defense, 20 plus speed. And then we'll rock this, I guess. Do I even need... I could try to double roll or high roll a 31. Let's look for alpha plant. Now I'm just getting southern. An alpha egg group plant, egg group plant, egg group, right bruv. Oh, I haven't been practicing me accent recently. Need some water. Okay, I'm done. Why was that the worst one I've done so far? Anyways, okay, plant egg group alpha male. These stats, let's see, 57k is the cheapest. What's up, proper Pikachu? Skibidi Toilet lore stream when? Nope. Not done yet. Another one. Fucking short. Fucking shite, bruv. Oi, bruv. Oi, that's so shy. I don't want to do an accent. Oi, Blakey. Crikey, bruv. That's rubbish. Okay. I'm looking for a breeder for me Tangrowth. I say for me because I barely know how to speak. Looking for a breeder for me Tangrowth. All right, brovs. So we got a fine bird over here. Oh, but we got this Parasect, which is 59k. 59. We say 9 in Britopia. 59k. That could eye roll an extra IV. Oi, bruv. How much longer? 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds, bruv. 1 sec. God save the queen. We're done. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this Parasect for 60k. Once again, kind of an expensive breed. And I'm also paying 20k more. So plus 80k on here for the braces plus the breeder. 373,000 Pokeyen spent on these 2 Tangrowths. Hopefully I can sell them for a bit of profit. I didn't check these beforehand. I might lose money if I, you know, it's possible if I make a big mistake here. I'm gonna go for power brace and power lens. Put the lens on the Tangrowth here. Did I not buy the HP brace? Oopsie. Somehow I didn't. Okay. We'll put this on the Parasect. Let's go look at these breeds. See how they look. Hopefully I can make it. Hopefully I can sell them for. If I can sell them for at least 200k a piece, or like 400k total. That's pretty much what you're hoping for. You know, that's pretty much all you really want to do. We're hoping for a at least medium roll here. on the Spadef. We probably do want to pay to... Yeah, we're going to pay plus 10k on our calculator to make both of these female. It's definitely worth it. It definitely makes them more valuable. We're going to go through with it. Yup, alpha hidden ability does pass. Should be good. Yup, that breed's done. 383k total cost. Plus 400 Pokeyen if you really want to count the Pokeballs and get really stingy about it. Next up, same thing. Pay for female. 2 times 31. Needs to medium roll here and could high roll defense. Lot of RNG on this one, boys. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hopefully it works out. Let's just go for it. Did I misclick? Is one locked? Ah, okay. I locked. Okay, so if you misclick like the little lock button, it'll prevent your Pokemon, which is like a good thing. Honestly, I probably want to like lock this like Chandelure, for example, so I don't actually breed that if I'm ever like breeding for profit or breeding some certain shinies or something like that. Okay. As a British viewer, that attempt was appalling. I'm honestly just surprised I have any British viewers left. I appreciate you watching. Can you put me ready for an counter? Yes. So someone's got you, right? Thank you, Mist. Thank you, Mist. My biggest problem trying to breed for profit is greed. I'd go for something that's like, bro, this could be so good if he's this. Yeah, no, dude, that is a really common. I get it. I mean, I get that. Like, oh, like, I can't sell this. I've got to hold on to it. I could use this one day. Yeah. That is the ultimate trap when, you know, for sure, for sure. I mean, the same thing happens with like buying video games or like Magic the Gathering cards. It's like, oh, I'm going to buy this lot, keep like a few cards that I need, and then sell out the other ones and hopefully like break even or make a profit, right? And then what always ends up happening is you end up keeping too many cards. And it's like, fuck, I should, you know, maybe one day I'll fucking need this, you know? Heck W. Yeah, thank you so much, Mist. If I understood all of this, Skyrim's intro, but it's brain rot. I'm scared to have to watch that another day. I do want to check out the Legend Z to A thing at one point, but let me finish. We have a lot. They have a lot that I want to do today. Okay. Now, while those are hatching, okay, while those Tangelas are hatching, I want to go look over at my PC and see what Pokemon I have sitting around that I could plop into the daycares and start leveling. Because I have so many Pokemon that probably need it, right? Certain things like this Rampardos, maybe it's like a special attacking one. Anything that's like EV trained fully and just needs levels is the best case scenario. This Dragonite's kind of a good one. Does it even need to be leveled up though is the next question. It could be level 100 just for fun. I don't know if it'll affect the price that much though, to be honest. What's EV trained but needs leveled? To do this Dragonair. I'm down. This is gonna cost too much. Is this at Meowth at EV trained? No, it is not. The Rampardos probably is not a bad pick. This is gonna you have to think about like this is gonna cost like 70k to pull out of the daycare. You have to think about like, yeah, you really do have to factor in this could be super good, but you also could make massive mistakes and pay too much to level Pokemon that aren't needed, right? Like this is gonna cost me like 60k, 70k just to pull out of the daycare, and it's not that good of a Cofagrigus, right? However, Cofagrigus is a Pokemon that I kind of have been theorizing might be good for raids at one point. I don't know if it has been yet, so maybe it is worth. I have 3 Mons so far. I think I am going to go ahead and put the Rampardos in. This is a special attack Rampardos meant to XP train at the best XP training spot in the game. It needs Surf, of course, but we can always just HM teach that later on. I've got the Rampardos, this Dragonair, which is level 40 or so. It's Adamant, which is good for PVM, so that could be decent for like certain PVM activities. I kind of want to do this one, but this one's not good enough. I don't think I would ever put this one in the daycare. I don't think. It's a very mediocre Dragonair, just meant to like be EV trained and sold off very quickly. This Brillish is kind of under leveled, but this could be put in. Another Pokemon that like could be good during certain raids as well. something like a Frillish. What else needs? Do. This over. This Alpha Arbok is level 73, so I kind of like the idea of just plopping this in the Daycare just because it's already so high level. That's honestly a good one to do. Like, the higher level Pokemon you put in the Daycare, kind of the better, because then it's going to cost less to actually pull it out. So I'm going to go ahead and actually... that convinces me. I kind of want to swap, like, my Kaffa or my Rampardos with this Dragonite. The higher level, kind of the better, because you're paying less Pokeyen. Rhyperior is another Pokemon that could be good, actually, with certain raids and stuff, with Lightning Rod and immunity. Okay, I'm going to put this in over the Rampardos as well. So we're going to let these get XP trained a bit more, but these 4 Pokemon I'm going to be putting in Daycares. Now, my Tangelas did hatch, so let's go actually check those out. Careful Nature, Jolly Nature, not good natures. We're going to go ahead and see what these sell for. This one did definitely medium roll. This one, I think, low rolled special defense, which sucks. Medium rolled defense, I believe. Decent rolls. Both came out female, which is nice. Let's see if we can sell these for at least 400k. That's the goal here. I don't know if it was worth to breed the 2 times 31. I might need to breed this one up to make the profits. We'll have to see. Let's go ahead and sell this one, though. This one is definitely listable. Hey bros, Pokemon challenges the PokeMMO killer. I haven't seen it. I'll have to look into it. I'm worried about all the time about into PokeMMO. Okay, I will say, if you're someone who ever says the phrase, should I start playing this game? I'm worried it'll get shut down. If you're worried about sunken cost fallacy when it comes to video games, I love you very much. I think you are playing video games for the wrong reason, and you might need to like adjust your thought process. I think at that point, like the whole point of playing games is to have fun, right? If you lose all of your progress in a video game, it should suck to some extent, but also like part of it's having fun, right? You have to understand, there's gonna be a day and a time. I won't play PokeMMO most likely for my entire life. There's gonna be a day and a time where I move on and I go to the next game, and I'm not gonna look back and be like, wow, I'm sad that I spent all that time playing PokeMMO. What a waste of time. I feel like if that's your thought process, you were to move on, like that concerns me, right? I played old school RuneScape for like 18 to 20,000 hours, right? I maxed a main account, I maxed an Ultimate Iron Man, and I don't regret that time by any means. In fact, it's the opposite. I'm really, really glad I did it, right? It made me really happy. I learned a lot. It was a beautiful achievement. It's super important to just spend your time doing things you won't regret and enjoy, and any time you spend doing something you enjoy on the planet is usually time well spent. Usually, most people's life goal boils down to having fun and leaving a positive impact on people and the world, right? So as long as you're having fun and leaving a positive impact, I would never worry about your time spent and taking care of yourself. Don't neglect your job. Don't neglect other things. Don't neglect family, or if that matters to you, or loved ones rather. I like to use that phrase a lot more. But as long as you're doing that, like, yeah, don't regret your time. It's easy to say that, but coming to that understanding on your own is, yeah. If you Google what's the best money-making method in Pokemon, I have over 100 videos that talk about it full. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, Jaff. And Dylan, you're the man. You're too kind. I appreciate it, Dylan. Thank you for the fucking... Did I even say thank you to... Oh, no, I did. I read the Skibidi Toilet Lore stream. Thank you, Dylan. And thank you, Jaff, guys. Thank you both so much. Hopefully the content is still fucking worth it to you. If not, you can leave me a scolding critique and review on Reddit. Thank you so much. I feel like we're gonna love the content. Did you ever get got on shortcuts on the GL Store PC? This is a great question. This is a great question. I have it's like really old though. This is a great question. I have a really old like PokeMMO HUD guide, but it's probably not gonna give you the information you want. I don't know if I do have a guide on this because it's like it's a minute detail, but it's very important. This is a great question. The most important hotkey is control click with PokeMMO. So understanding to like, I'll just do a little PSA. Okay. Here, I'm always happy to do another little PSA on this. It's probably like one of the most important things to understand in PokeMMO. Whether you're a shiny hunter, breeder, casual player, whatever, holding left control, or having control in general, control plus left click on your mouse. If you ever see me move Pokemon very quickly, it's from control plus left click. The game doesn't really tell you in most ways like how to access that shortcut, the hotkey, but it's very, very powerful. I think if you click, there's a few things down here that kind of are underrated resources. Let's see if I can, I don't even know what that does. There should be something somewhere explains hotkeys in the PC, but even I can't find it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I don't even know if I can find it. There used to be something at least. But control click is the main one. Hold left click, control click, boom, boom, boom. You can quickly move Pokemon back and forth. Do a randoms game. Yo, the Spidget raid. Why do you have LA Noir behind you? Why don't you have LA Noir behind you? Let me list off these Tangelas and I'm down. I'll do a randoms, boys. I'll throw up a randoms for sure. Okay. Let's do Tangela, Alpha. 31. 31. There is like, do I care about speed that much? I mean, speed is actually kind of relevant. One's 4 times 31, not totally comparable, but also not female. Mine's an unusable nature. Okay. Okay, the most comparable Tangela on the GTL comparatively to this one is this one, but it's obviously 4 times 31, but it's also male. So I'm going to list mine at like 240, 250K, I think. I'm not even sure if I'll make profit on these breeds at this point, but I'm going to go 250K on it. I think it's a fair price. You could even turn this into a Tangrowth, but at that point you're losing. It's not really worth it. So I'm going to try to sell this for 250K. Hopefully someone wants to buy this as a breeder. I think that's super, super relevant. So I'm going to go ahead and list that 250K. Let's go. I'm going to subtract 235K from my total cost. So I need to get, so now we're at 148K still negative. I need to sell this one for hopefully more than that. Let's see. I might need to breed this one more time though before I can actually make a profit on it. We'll see. This one might be a little cooked. We're gonna go 31 alpha, 20 plus. It might be fine. 20 plus. Tangela. Yeah, 120K. There's a compare. I think this one has to get. This is male. The next one's 135. Warmando! Oh my god, there's so much happening, bros. What's up, Warmando? Thank you for the fucking... Thank you, dude. Scared that I'm watching an outdated guide. 99% of guides aren't outdated, but it depends. You know, obviously, I understand that. Bit overwhelmed. Okay, I will link you... If I Google, what's the best money-making method in PokeMMO? This video is not outdated. Here you go. Here is the link. This is best money making methods in PokeMMO. Moth mommies should have swept. I need to know the moth mommies lore, but I'm behind. I need to pause. Oh my god, the double music is fucking crazy. Warmando! Thank you for the 1,000 bits, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rest in peace, moth mommies. What's up, dude? Thank you, gamer. Thank you so much, man. It is greatly appreciated. How are you doing today? Okay, this definitely needs to be rebred. This is cooked. This is absolutely cooked. Plant, alpha, male. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, let's check this. Okay. We're up. The funny thing is I can't even record a clip until this song is over now. Which is kind of fucking based, bro. Hello, Patrouski. Wow, this is okay. This is a great question. I'm gonna wait until the song is over, and I will try to give you a good answer. I appreciate it, Rasco. Don't sell it is the easiest. Yeah. Oh, this is a copy. Wait, why are we kappa? Wait, kappa. Okay. Yeah, definitely don't sell it. In my opinion, aggressively. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do.
Rip in peace, Moth Mommy Spidgewa.
Rest in peace, Moth Mommy Spidgewa.
R.I.P. Moth Mommies.
R.I.P. Moth Mommies. I gotta watch the Moth Mommies clip, apparently. I gotta figure out what the fuck happened. Anyways, thank you for the 100 bits, Walrus, bro. I appreciate it. Anyways, if you donate 1,000 bits, that's what triggers the song, by the way. The happy song. Okay. We have a breed to do. Okay. I'm really distracted, chat. I apologize. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this Breloom to go with this breed. So that is plus 57k onto the cost. This is definitely a Tangela. I'm going to have to breed more times. I think I just kind of messed up on this breed, which is okay. I think it's good to show. I have videos where I make 600,000 Pokeyen within half an hour, right? But then sometimes breeding for profit doesn't always go like that. Sometimes you only make like 100 or 200k an hour, and you kind of have to strap around, or if you make mistakes. But it is almost always caused by human error. Like, this was a mistake on my end. This is a bad breed that I went through with, and now I have to kind of correct it. So it is a very skill depth thing, and it's okay because it's just always something you're gonna have to improve on. I'm gonna have to buy braces. I'm gonna do plus 77k. There's always room to improve in Pokemon, which is kind of a beautiful thing. You know, you'd rather it be like, this I messed up because of a skill thing versus RNG, right? That would be a lot more frustrating. Let me go ahead and we need a special defense brace and then an HP brace for this breed. We're gonna get this cooked up in the Daycare man, and then go do the other things we have planned for today. Power HP. This goes over here, I think, and this here. Okay. All right, this is what the breed looks like. I am gonna pay the 5k extra as well. I probably might have to breed this one more time to really get into profits as well, but we'll see how this goes. So 230k is our total cost. Still, this has to at least sell for that, which I don't know if it will. So we're just gonna keep breeding it until we get a profit on it. You get a flame body Pokemon. Hello, Patrouski. I have a genuine question for you. I'm a fairly new player that got insanely lucky and caught a shiny Eevee. Congratulations. I want to know, what do you recommend doing with it? Just keep it as is, sell it, or which evolution, if at all? I'd love some insight. This is a great. I'm so glad you're asking questions and like trying to figure out what the best thing you should do is versus panic selling. The number one mistake I see new players do is like catching a rare shiny, something worth a lot of Pokeyen, and just immediately selling it, right? And I always say 99.9% of players go on to regret selling their first OT shiny. Okay, so that's a big one. I always tell players, if you get a shiny, if you get like lucky on a shiny, if you're a new player, get a rare shiny, whatever, just at least sleep on it for like a week or two. That shiny isn't going to go down in value. It's not going to go anywhere. You can always sell it later on. The only time you can't, it's kind of like a haircut, right? You can always go shorter, but you can't grow the hair back, right? If you really want to sell it, you can always do it later on. It's better to wait, process, think about it, sit on it. And my just strong opinion, I really recommend keeping it. A shiny Eevee, especially if you like Eevee at all, especially if like an all, you definitely keep it. It's a shiny Pokemon that costs people 150 mil to hunt and takes them about 1,000 hours on average. It is such an unbelievably like rare, pursued, idolized Pokemon, right? It's so much better to keep it and more valuable to keep it than to sell it. But it's obviously, at the end of the day, it's up to you. Ooh, dry shines again, yeah. Still no rare, fucking keep it. Sorry, I'm trying to get to everybody. Sorry, Osa. I'm definitely overwhelmed at the moment. There's a lot going on. I still need to play a randoms for the Spidget raid. I will get to it. I'm sorry. Always keep your first shiny. Yeah, for a long time that wasn't the sentiment, but I think me and best friends were Rogers News. A lot of older PokeMMO players really came around to like the you should keep it, right? Try to encourage new players to keep stuff like that. Okay, let's go ahead and okay, once again, while this egg is hatching, sorry, there's so much going on today. A lot of good questions, a lot of like chat coming in, popping off, which I appreciate. I'm going to go ahead and put some Pokemon in the Daycare. We can raise 2 Pokemon. So this is just going to be free passive XP over time. I'm going to go ahead and plop this one in as well. Come see me in a while. So it's interesting because in PokeMMO, like you don't breed with the actual like Daycare lady in PokeMMO. You do it with like the old man outside. Whereas in traditional Pokemon games, you would breed with her as well. So it kind of fuddles up the dialogue to have Pokemon in the Daycare sometimes. So it's kind of an interesting, unique situation in PokeMMO. I'm gonna go over to Johto, I think, next, because Johto is the best XP trading spot in the game. So you want to have probably your best Pokemon or certain Pokemon in Johto if you want to like gain free passive XP. Maybe I should just save that to test, actually. We'll have to see. Maybe we save Johto to test. And go, like, Hoenn. Okay, I lied. I'm going to save Johto. I'm going to keep Johto empty so I can test the XP rates for a video. Because I really want to see how much of the XP do you actually gain on your Daycare Pokemon. But let's go ahead and... we can just go put them in Hoenn for now. Hoenn's not really a region I gain too much XP in, so these ones will probably sit here for a while. Part of me is also wondering if I'll just accidentally run into a Pokemon that is there forever, like has been there for a long time that I forgot about. It's very, very possible, especially at the Daycare. I mean, fun fact, in Kanto, there's actually 2 different Daycares, right? So there's that Daycare below Cerulean City. So I kind of want to go over to that one and see. I might have a Pokemon in there. That'd be a very Patrouski move. Where's the... I don't even know where the Johto Daycare is at. I'm not sure. Tangela. All right, but first things first, our Tangela hatch, and it came out Calm Nature, and this looks really good. This might be a sell for profit. I might have saved this breeding fiasco. Tangela, Alpha. Let's do this. Let's do 31, 31, 31. 20 plus in these stats. What's the cheapest one? That same 2. There's also just a very small supply, it seems like, of Tangelas on the GTL. This one is Calm for 700k. Like, this is so expensive. I'm gonna list this one for kind of a fair bit, to be honest. Let me check other price checks though. Let me do like this. This one's Docile. This could be an interesting breed, honestly, for profit. Do we breed that one as well and try to make some? This one's missing hidden ability access though. If you're looking for alphas, keep an eye on that. This one is missing hidden ability access. Someone sucked it off of it with prismatic pearls to put onto a different Tangela. Keep that in mind. This one probably goes for a fair bit. The fact that it's Calm, it's kind of like usable. You wouldn't always want to go a special defense like that, but this is a usable Tangela. I might go like what seems like a crazy price on this. I might go like 300k-ish on this, like 299. I think it's a fair price based on... I think it is. It's a usable Tangela. I'm not going to make much profit on these breeds. I'm going to do minus 275k over here. I fucked up. It'd be 230k. I'm making like 40, 50k profit. That's after those 2 Tangela breeds. I'm not making much. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Not the best day for breeding for profit, but that also happens. And I'd rather show you guys like the mistakes and how to crawl out of those mistakes. Theoretically, you should be able to fix most breeds for profits unless you're like too far into the breed for like 4 times 31, 5 times 31. Sometimes you just take a loss. But on something like that, I've never bred before for profit, I kind of made a little bit of a mistake today. I spent too much time only making 40 to 50k profit, which is not great, but at least we ended up with profit. Let's go Cerulean. Yeah, get your Gambas in. We do have the will I get a shiny or not today. Good, good, good. Thank you, Moz, for putting that poll up. What I think is what I think after on everything, but just 2 main stats. It depends on the that's like it depends on the Pokemon, man. Every Pokemon needs different stats, right? It's like saying, hey, if you're an athlete, what 2 traits are the most important? And it's like, okay, well, what sport do you play, right? Are you like a cross country? Do you need endurance? Are you a sprinter? Do you need pure speed? Are you a football player? Do you need strength and like, do you need catching power? Do you need toughness? Do you play rugby? Like, it's really, every Pokemon plays a different sport, apparently, or kind of, right? And dude, sorry, I'm being a little brash today. I apologize, chat. Is that the right word? I'm being a little brash today. I'm being a little brash. I apologize. I don't mean to be. Let me get my, oh, fucking chat's mom. Oh, fucking their mom. Okay, breathing exercises. Okay, we're good. Let me, okay, let me see what's over in UTs. Okay, let me see, what do we want to go put in the daycare? I might have other Pokemon. I might need to do some EV training or something like that today. We'll have to see. My mom? Come on now. Okay, not your mom. You were, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not your mom. What are the odds Beartic is ever good in raids? Pretty fucking low, right? I mean, actually, I don't know. This one's Swift Swim. I'll do the Beartic. Fuck it. Fuck it, boys. We ball. Any of these mons over in Keep? All these. Nidoqueen's EV train. Does it need to be level to 100 though? Kind of doubt it. This Crocodile genuinely needs to be leveled. This Crocodile could be the example Pokemon we use. Or we should use an example Mon that's level 1. No, that's true. Yeah, okay. Okay. We got it. Yeah, we're pushing for the higher level, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the exactly Matismo. That's like the point a lot. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm kind of I'm taking the time, yeah, to set up my daycares. All right, I'm heading down to the daycare to the south of Cerulean City. Yeah, someone said like also, yeah, PSA, use the daycare. If you're XP training, it's free XP. Like, yeah. No, if you don't know what to put in like a gym room Pokemon. Some of the best Pokemon, if you don't know what Pokemon to put in, some of the best Pokemon to put in the daycare are Meowths. Because the daycare will not accidentally evolve them into Persians. So that is like genuinely, if you want to just make profit, Meowths, Smeargles, things like that are some of the best Pokemon. You can buy them off the GTL for the cheapest price. If I bought a Smeargle off the GTL for 2K, right? And then I just put it into the, what's it called? Into the daycare and let it get to level 100. What do they start at? Let's see, like in the wild. You'd probably make like 50K. Yeah, so you'd pay 2K, it's level 44. It would cost like 60K or whatever to pull out. You would literally just make like 30 to 50K per Smeargle. Just that you literally do nothing to them. Just buy them, put them in the daycare, that's it. I feel like the daycares are super... Once again, I genuinely feel like the daycares are one of the most underutilized passive moneymakers in PokeMMO, and I want to draw more attention to it and talk about it more. I'm going to go ahead and plop this Metagross here. All right, so we have many Pokemon in many of the daycares. We still have... I'm going to save Johto for testing today. And then I'm going to save Yeah, Cynical could be good for eruption type Flosions. Absolutely. We're gonna check. So Kanto's full, Hoenn is full, Sinnoh and Unova are up. We'll do Unova because that one's I know where it's at. And Kanto Island 4, and there's two different daycares. Island 4, then the one south of Cerulean. It depends on how much XP you gain in the overworld, Zomlax. Does daycare split XP? What do you mean? Like take away XP from your battles, or what do you mean? Like among the two Pokemon in them? I honestly don't know. It does not take away XP from your battles. No, it's just extra XP. But yeah, it's really fucking underrated, bro. Doesn't charge a fee? It does charge a fee. This is why I had to do a bit. There's so many questions that are like, it's underused content that's very good. Yeah, there is like full. That's a perfect example. A 2x31 Cyndaquil is 40k, level to 100, 170k. Yep. RP is just cheaper than ever. Yeah, Tally. How OP the daycare is? Yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's really underutilized. Okay. All right, Unova now has 2 Pokemon as well. People are saying how long to get level 100 in the daycare. It depends on how much XP you gain in the overworld. The XP given to your Pokemon is based on how much XP you get in the overworld. A 2018 forum post says that you get 60% of the XP on your daycare Pokemon, and I don't think that's true. That seems really, really high. I would guess it's like 20%, but we're gonna straight up test today to see how it works. We have the only things left are Johto, which I'm saving, but then Sinnoh. So I have 2 Pokemon ready up for Sinnoh. We're gonna do a video testing it, boys. Only get XP in the region. Yes, thank you. I've covered all these details. I'm gonna put all this concisely into a video because right now it's all scattered information. Is the daycare to the west of Hearthome City in Sinnoh? Where is it at? There's not really a good resource right now in Pokemon that teaches people about the daycares, which is a like community and user like we need to fix that. I'm going totally the wrong way. KW. I might as well check my honey tree while I'm here. Fuck it. If either in Sinnoh, where's the Sinnoh daycare at? Installation. Thank you, Tomers. Thank you. Thank you. Random Panseer in the daycare. Yeah, that's a little. You don't want to just totally put random Pokemon in there. No, I know where he's godly. Someone got me on it. Solation. A shiny comb. That's the goal, dude. That'd be amazing. Okay. All right, then finally is the Sinnoh daycare, which is over in Solation Town. We're gonna go talk to her. She should hold 2, I believe. Raise my Pokemon. Yes, please. We got a bear tick in here, and then this is probably one I care about the most. It's level 71 Crocodile. That could be super good. I'm gonna have to remember to take these out. The funny thing will be to remember to take these out in the future when raids come around. All right. So now every single daycare in the game is full except for Johto. And what I'm gonna now do, I'm gonna make it its own video covering this. I'm gonna test it, explain daycares. A lot of people, we don't have a resource on it, right? So this is behind the scenes in the making of a video. So I'm gonna head over to Johto. I'm gonna grab a level 1 Pokemon, put it in the daycare, and then do some XP training and try to track how much XP I gain, as well as XP that goes to my